It gives me a great pleasure to introduce Chester to you. Now, Chester is the greatest love of my life, and he is not a puppy, although he still looks exactly the same as the day I met him when he was only 8 weeks old. He's 15 and a couple of months now, and he is still learning new tricks. Today I want to talk to you about consent. Now, consent is something that helps to build trust and respect with your puppy or your rescue dog. And I'm still offering Chester the opportunity to give consent or to not give consent in any interaction that we have together, or any interaction he has with any other animal or any other human or any other environment. And so it's so important to be in tune with what your dog's trying to tell you and whether or not they're happy to do what you're wanting them to do, or if they're in fact not giving consent. So what do I mean by consent? Well, I'm talking about giving your dog agency and choices to make in their life. And you've got to remember, dogs don't get a huge amount of choice. They're pretty much dependent on us their entire lives. Even though they grow up to become adults, they still depend on us. So, I know, beautiful. With consent, we've got to remember that we need to give them opportunities to make decisions. And when it comes to making decisions, a lot of that has to do with what's going on in our external environment. So that might mean that someone wants to pat your dog, or someone wants their dog to be introduced to your dog, or even you patting your own dog. Is your dog giving consent for any of those interactions or experiences? Now, you'll know whether or not they are by their body language and by their behaviour. But also, it's really important for us to think about, well, what does my dog want? What does my dog need? So if you want to know if your dog is giving consent to meet another person, they're going to tell you, because they're going to show you in their body language, but they're also going to show you in their behaviour. They're going to go up to that person to say hello. A lot of the time, we don't give our puppies or our rescue dogs consent to say hello to someone else because we allow that person to come up to our dog. And that often happens when our dog is tethered to us with a lead and that dog has absolutely no agency or choice. So once again, remember, if someone says, "Can I pat your puppy? Can I pat your dog?" I want you to say, well, it's up to them. If they come up to you, if they make that choice, if they have agency, if they consent, then absolutely you can say hello to my dog and touch them and pat them and do whatever you want to do. But it's up to your dog. The same thing goes for your dog meeting someone else's dog. If they say, "Can my dog meet your dog?" It's about consent. Look at the body language of your dog. Is your dog looking like they're feeling sociable? If they're feeling confident, if they're feeling calm and cooperative, then absolutely that may be an opportunity for them to say hello to the other dog. But those dogs, and particularly your dog, have got to consent to that behaviour.